What's going on, guys? TimeOut in the building. This is your sketch blog for you and yours. We are here right now. It's raining, it's pouring. The old man is snoring. Y'all remember that, right? Well, I'm just here today just to speak with you guys a little bit about just your mindset. We're going to go back to mindset. I think it's very important for us to really focus in on our mindset and how we need to handle things when it comes to anger, when it comes to love, and things of that nature. Because right now, if you're dealing with anger, you're dealing with behavior problems, behavior issues, we don't tend to know how to deal with that. And it's all about mindset. If you're like, oh, I don't care about nothing, nobody cares about me, wah, 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 wah. You say, whoa, stop, pump the brakes, pump the brakes, press the brakes. And you say, hey, wait a minute, I don't want to feel like that. There's no need for me to feel like that. I shouldn't have to feel like that. Bring it to fruition that, you know, this is not me. This is something that's bothering me. But me, myself, I'm better than that. I don't want to feel like that. Amen? So that's what we want to talk about today. We're going to talk about your mindset and how you can, as an individual, start to develop a better mindset. Okay? So I think one thing that we need to talk about and discuss is meditation. Meditation is a very powerful skill that you develop over time, that you increase your awareness of it over time, and you study it over time so that you become a master of it. When we sit down and we meditate, we bring ourselves into a different state or a different form or a different atmosphere of the brain. Okay? So you want to take out your negative thoughts. You want to take out your negative energy. You want to take out your childish like behavior. Okay? You want to take that out of your brain. And in order to do that, you need to be somewhere in a quiet place, a quiet area where you can have your thought process come to full circle. And you can say to yourself, hey, why am I thinking like this? Why? What is making me act this certain way? And as you bring your mind to a calm, and then you can turn around and tell yourself, no, I will not act this way. I will not overreact. I will not bring myself to anger. The word says be slow to anger. I think that's a good word for today. Please be slow to anger. Don't let anyone get under your skin. If they say something to hurt your feelings, or if they say something to irritate you, just take it as a grain of salt. Well, maybe their life isn't that great. Maybe they need some help in some areas. Never take it personal. Try this. Never take it personal. Okay? Never take it personal. We can't take it personal. Your girlfriend's upset with you. You don't even take out the trash no way. I just do it. Don't take it personal. Just take out the trash the next time. Take it out before she can say anything. Take it out. Then you have to worry about that. Right? Alright, guys. Another thing. when you get into a depressing state, when it's dealing with yourself. The first one was when you're dealing with someone else. The second one is when you're dealing with yourself. Number 2, you have to take control of this conversation. You have to take control of the conversation with yourself. You have to say, self, we're going to have a great day today. We're going to have energy today. We're going to be focused today. What it is, repetition is the mother of skill. People, repetition is the mother of skill. So when you sit down and you talk to yourself in the morning, preferably, before you start your day, tell yourself what it is, how it's going to be, and how you're going to execute it. At the finishing line. You tell yourself what is going to happen. How you're going to take control of your day. How you're going to manifest your finances today. How you're going to get to that goal today. You tell yourself and you predict to yourself what is going to happen. Your subconscious mind cannot make the dots between what is reality and what is not. So therefore you have a chance at your future. It's not predestined. You have a chance to change your mindset about your future. How awesome is that? How magnificent is that? That you get a chance to tell your future what is going to happen. You had no chance to tell your past. Your upbringing, you didn't have a chance. You didn't have no control of that. Your parents controlled it. The system controlled it. But as far as your future goes, you have an ultimate chance to do what you need to do to maintain and control your future. It's up to you. If you really want to do that, it's up to you as an individual, and it's your responsibility to take control of your own future. Number three, okay? Number 3. That's what do we think number 3 is? Number 1 was dealing with other people. Number 2 was dealing with yourself. Number 3, your environment. This is big, guys. Your environment. You have to start to change your environment in order to change your mindset. If you got drugs, alcohol, sexual encounters going on a day-to-day basis around you, you got to focus in on changing it. Go sit by the water. Go to the library. Go to the Finley stores. Go to some of these places that have a different mindset. If you're looking for millions, you need to go to where the millionaires hang or establish themselves, their businesses. If you want a peace of mind, take a ride to the museum. Take a ride to the park. Take a walk to the park. Take a walk to the museum. Go to the beach if it's open. Start to change the way you think and what you surround yourself by. If you surround yourself with drunken thieves, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be a drunken thief. If you surround yourself with negative talking, negative thinking, negative action people, you're going to be negative people. But if you surround yourself with positive thinking, energetic, life changers, life movers, things will start to change for you. Well, you say, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. See, I'm talking about, wait a minute, wait a minute. There's nobody for me to hang with. Then you need to develop yourself. Develop your thinking. Develop your way of thoughts or your train of thoughts. Stay home. Develop yourself. Get yourself together so that when you go out into that negative environment, you can succeed. You can succeed because you have gotten yourself, your mindset trained to block out any negativity, to block out any interference in your wavelength and your frequencies. You have trained yourself to block out hesitating to say no. No, no, no. I don't want that. That's not me. I don't want that. Keep your drugs, keep your alcohol, and keep your things. I'm not saying if you're a moderate drinker that, it's something wrong with that. But everything that you do needs to be in, what is it? Well, what's the word? Moderation. Thank you, brain. Moderation. Needs to be in moderation. That deals with sex, that deals with work, that deals with play, that deals with your children, that deals with your spouse. Everything needs to be in flowing of moderation. You spend too much time with your woman, you're arguing. You spend too much time with your old man, he's getting